welcome to all of you wonderful people. We have Ms. Grimes, our new Phoenix principal, online. So if we'll just stand up and have a moment of silence, and then we'll say the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right. So our agenda item is review of the agenda, and because this is a special called board meeting, we cannot change or maneuver the agenda in any way. So do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Mr. Kaiser,
I'll second.
second by Ms. Thomas. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any other discussion? Motion passes 3-0. Our next agenda item is consider approval of minutes from the regular board meeting on June the 16th, 2026. I make a motion to approve those minutes.
I'll second.
All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any other discussion? Motion passes 3-0. Okay. Our next agenda item is public comments. Do we have anybody signed up? Nobody has signed up? Okay. So we do have someone joining online. Sure, I can see. Okay. Okay, Ms. Ritchie is online. Our next agenda item is consider approval of second reading for updates to the KSBA policies. Mr. Howard.
Sure. So we presented this at the regular June meeting. Good, solid read, no questions. We didn't really change anything, but it does, because it is policy, takes a second approval, second read.
Okay. All right.
I'll make a motion to approve the second reading.
Motion by Mr. Hyde.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
For updates to the KSBA policies.
I'll second that.
Okay, so okay, all those in favor say aye.
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 Motion passes. Any other comments or conversation? Motion passes 4-0. Okay. Our next agenda item is consider approval of contract for Realtor Services to sell central office. Mr. Howard.
So coming out of the previous board meeting, we put out letters of interest. We had one letter, Adams Realtor, we had Lyle here to present. You guys approved them, so we're bringing now the official contract back. I had Ms. McCoy review it, Mr. Watkins. We didn't see any problems or concerns, seems pretty standard. But once we get this signed, then we can get this thing in motion, and they'll start working very, very hard for the board to try to sell this property as quickly and efficiently as we can.
I make a motion to approve the contract for Realtor Services to sell central office to, do we need to say Adams or just?
Adams Realty.
Adams Realty, okay.
I'll second.
Okay, second by Mr. Kaiser. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 4-0. Okay. The next agenda item is consider approval of bids from Rising Sun, Somerset Mechanical, and Knights Electric for the RDC renovation project for the RDC football field. Mr. Music.
Thank you, guys. So we had advertised for the football field over at RDC. Those bids were due last Thursday, the 25th. We received 2 bids for the football field package. We received 1 bid for the plumbing and 2 bids for the electrical package. Low bidders for this was Rising Sun Developing. They're doing the GRC practice field over there now. So they were low bid at $2,479,000. The plumbing low bidder was Somerset Mechanical. Again, they are also working inside of RDC on the renovation. $58,800 for the plumbing piece, and then the electrical piece, Knights Electric was lowest. The price on that was $380,275. Knights is not currently working up here. We have worked with Knights before. They're a great group. They do a lot of sports field lighting. They're a very good contractor, so I don't have any concerns about Knights at all. And I know that these guys share the same sentiment. I got their email this morning. They had vetted all the bids and they're of the same opinion. So total construction cost was $2,918,075. So $2,918,75, which falls within the budget that we had set for those fields. You got good numbers. It fell right where we kind of thought it would. It's actually just a little below where we thought it would. So it would be Codell and Ross Terran's recommendation that we move forward with these bids if you guys choose to do so. Any questions, concerns?
I wonder why, I mean, it doesn't matter, but I wonder why Rimar was so much higher.
So he was over, obviously, and I talked to him about that. He's got quite a bit of work right now.
Okay.
I don't know
Makes sense.
that, I know he was very, very inexpensive on the first round.
Yeah,
So I don't necessarily think he was trying to make it up on this round. I just think he bid it more in line with where he needs to be now that he's got his pipeline full. It would be my guess.
yeah, probably so.
I didn't get too deep in the weeds with him, other than just to kind of ask him to make sure he had everything, and then I checked with Knights to make sure they didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Okay,
So that would be my speculation.
okay.
Where is Knights out of? Like which-
Somerset.
Somerset.
Yeah, so they're down around Somerset, Monticello area. They've got a yard in Danville, so they're here, there, and in between, but their office is in Somerset.
The good thing with the separation of the field work that Knights will be doing is there's not a whole lot of overlap with the current work that Rymar is doing over inside GRC. I would say that, you know, the big benefit from our perspective is that Rising Sun, you know, is still able to kind of manage all that work that's happening in that direct area under their bid. So that's I think that's certainly a value add to the efficiency of the project. So,
Yeah, it'll certainly make it more seamless on not only the paperwork side, but logistically as well. So I agree 100%.
Ashley, did you have any questions?
None.
Okay, thank you. All right.
I'll make a motion to approve bids from Rising Sun, Somerset Mechanical, and Knights Electric for the RDC renovation project for the RDC football field.
A motion by Mr. Kaiser,
I'll second the motion.
second by Ms. Thomas. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ashley,
Aye.
any other discussion? Motion passes 4-0. Okay. Our next agenda item is consider approval of pay estimate 2 for the RDC and Baker renovation project to Codell Construction. Mr. Watkins.
So you guys have the, kind of the estimate there, pay estimate, and kind of a snapshot of work that has been completed so far, and bills to pay on that project. Brian and Craig are both here if you have any questions about that. I've also got Craig on tap for the July board meeting to kind of just give us an update on, you know, where everything's at. But we should be really far along by then on most of this work.
Yeah.
So
Awesome. All right. I'll make a motion to approve the pay estimate 2 for RDC and Baker renovation project to Codell Construction. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, second by Ms. Ritchie. Any other discussion? No? All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Abstain.
And you abstain? Is there any other, do you want to say anything else?
I just can explain why I abstained. There's some money on here that's going to the company I work for, so I abstained my vote.
Okay. All right. Any other discussion? Motion passes 3-0 with 1 abstaining from Mr. Kaiser. Okay? Our next agenda item is acknowledgement and consider approval of CCPS Athletics Handbook. Mr. Watkins.
So we had the first reading last time. We just had a few minor tweaks to kind of align language in there. As you can see, the handbook has been redesigned to kind of look like our other school handbooks. And it streamlined RDC with GRC for just kind of the outlines and expectations for our athletic department, for players, parents, information in here for coaches as well.
So, is this the second reading?
This will be the second reading.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Wasn't there something that you,
It was at the
picked up?
very end, like the, how we're named, like our board, make sure everybody's the same, like with each handbook list us the same. It would be at the very, very end. I don't even know if that one has it.
I think all of those were in the school
Sweet.
in the
handbook.
school handbooks, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what it was.
And those have been, and
Yeah.
those
We
have
did
been
those
fixed.
in,
Okay,
in each of the individual school handbooks.
Yeah.
okay.
That's correct.
Yeah. Okay,
I'll make a motion to approve, or it's just an acknowledgement, isn't it?
no, it's
Oh,
approved.
okay. Approve the CCBS Athletics Handbook.
Okay, I have a motion by Mr. Kaiser.
Can I ask a question? Before we do that?
Sure.
This is just a spelling thing. Is this supposed to be anabolic on page?
That's probably the intended word,
Or
but
I didn't know if it was antibiotic or anabolic.
Is it anabolic?
I don't know what steroids.
Anabolic steroids.
probably part of the drug policy.
Yeah.
That's okay, I was just asking.
Yeah, that was good.
It's a
I
good
know it's
question.
silly, but I was just.
No, it's not silly at all.
No alcohol, tobacco, illegal drugs, anabolic steroids, anything that could alter natural physical development or athletic performance. Very, very similar to our drug policy and the KHSA's drug policy and code of conduct on that.
I think it's a scientific word. It has to do with how it acts on the muscles. Like there's like two. I studied it, but I've forgotten now.
Well, I
But
figured that was probably right, but I just thought I would ask you.
okay. All right. I'll second the motion. Or did you second? You had a question.
No, I just had a question, you say.
Okay. All right. Then all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ashley. All right. Did any other discussion? Ms. Ritchie, did you have any questions?
No,
Okay.
I'm good.
All right, motion passes 4-0. All right, thank you, Mr. Watkins.
Thank you.
Then I'm gonna turn this around so we can see Ms. Grimes.
You get it?
Yes, got her. All right.
Evening, hi.
Hi, there's Ms. Thomas, Mr. Kaiser, and me. So this is acknowledge, and Ms. Ritchie is online. Acknowledgement and consider approval of CCPS Phoenix Handbook, Mrs. Courtney Grimes.
Hi, guys. I really appreciate you all and the flexibility to let me join virtually. I hate that my first meeting is over Google Meet, but
It's okay.
thank you for letting me join in. So I was just hired as the principal of Phoenix, and really there were only two changes, big changes that were made to the handbook, and that involved timing and then any of the DJJ language that was in the handbook. So I think there are 9 specific changes that were made. So time change from 8:20 to 3:20 is now going to be 8:30 to 3:30 to be in alignment with GRC. There was wording of administrative assistant. We changed attendance clerk to administrative assistant. Staff are listed as instructional and support staff. There was some wording that was condensed on the daily evaluation system. We have, again, this is time related, the earliest drop off to be 7:50 as opposed to 8 o'clock, and adjusted the student arrival to 8 to 8:20 as opposed to 8 to 8:30. And then the district behavior matrix was linked in there under behavior. And then the other big chunk was the DJJ wording. So anywhere that there was DJJ wording, it was removed, including the DJJ policy on page 16. There was wording for supervision of aggressive youth that was taken out, and a light non-invasive pat down that was removed on page 16. And that's because we no longer have a contract with DJJ. So really it was alignment with GRC in terms of timing, and then removal of the DJJ language.
Okay.
And I'm happy to answer any questions if you guys have any questions.
The only thing, this is with all the handbooks, we're trying to make sure all our Board of Education members that were listed the same way. You can ask Mrs. Fitton, and she can get you the right thing, if that's okay. I'm
No.
sorry, I didn't.
No, that's exactly, yep. We'll just-
Absolutely.
Because they were all over the place, so just want to make sure they're all the same.
Absolutely.
But with everything else, does anyone have any questions for Ms. Burns?
No.
Ms. Reed, do you have any que- okay. All right, do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ms. Thomas,
I'll second.
second by Mr. Kaiser. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion, any other conversation? Discussion? Motion passes 4-0. Okay? And then our last agenda item is adjournment. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Motion, Mr. Kaiser,
I'll second.
second by Ms. Thomas. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 4-0. Okay? We are adjourned at 6:16 p.m.